The following broadcast may contain adult language and childish behavior. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Ass bags. It's Friday night, and once again, it's time for the Budda Show. Tonight's guest is YouTube streamer GoldenBuffy. We'll talk about her channel, her content, and what it's like to be a female gamer in today's gaming culture. Featuring Glittery Bell at the news desk, resident wise guy and rat commentator Tom Fasulo, Buddha Rocks, that's me at Master Control. And now, live from the Budda Nation studio in Los Santos, the only YouTube talk show that makes your giggle parts jiggle, it's the Budda Show. What is going on, y'all?
What's up?
What's up?
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh, is that two bells in the studio? Or is it two Buffys in the studio?
It might be two Buffys.
It
Or
might
two
be.
Bells.
Or Buffy Bell.
It's just Buffy and Belle.
A golden
It's a
bell
GB and a
or a glittery
GB.
Buffy?
Exactly.
It's a GB and a GB.
Or Golden Glittery.
Golden glitter.
Oh my god. I have so many ideas just now.
All involving glitter, right?
Well, duh.
Bell, or, see, I just did it myself. Buffy, Buffy, have I ever told you what I believe is the only true use for glitter?
No, you haven't.
It's chaff. You know what chaff is, right? For radar?
Yeah.
It's chaff for gaydar.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Well, I've always seen glitter as booby adornment.
See, they come after you, just throw it, and they go,
Yep.
oh, look, glitter. Party over here.
Hey, it'll
Tom,
work.
how the hell are you?
I'm doing good.
I've
Doing
missed you guys. We haven't talked much this week because we have all been really busy. Belle, same goes for you, darling.
I can't complain too much.
Oh, well, you could, but no one would listen and fewer people would care, right?
Hey,
No, I just don't. I don't have many things to complain about this week.
Antoine is saying hello to the girls in chat.
This
Oh,
might
hello,
get crazy,
Antoine.
y'all. Girl gamer focus stream. Uh-oh. There's a lot of people in there. Too many to say names, but what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. And see Walter coming in strong. He just threw his cock right down on the table. $20 super chat. Just wanted
I didn't
everybody
call it
to
worth
know
way
he
more
was
than
fucking here.
$20.
Walter owns the chat right now. Thanks, Walter. We really do appreciate that, sir. So Buffy, Miss Buffy, thank you for being our guest this
Thank
week.
you for the invite. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you are a good friend of ours, and you're a Cuffs community member. But none of that withstanding, I think you have unique content. You have a very unique voice.
Oh,
and,
thank you.
And you're a lot of girl gamers and I'm trying to not sound whatever, misogynist, sexist, whatever. But girls, typically with the very cute high voices like you have and the giggle like you have, it just seems to me that a lot of them are doing the, like, for example, there's a girl drummer who has, I won't say her name because there's a few of them, so this won't get picked out very easily, but she has like 5 million subscribers, and she has hundreds of videos on her channel, and every single drum cover she's in some skimpy dress showing almost everything.
Oh, yeah.
So you're implying that Buffy's voice should make her a tot?
No, what I'm saying is she does what she does.
It's called
Like-
a thought.
the thought.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I said.
exactly. That's right.
Like a
She's
tater.
not a YouTube thought. Exactly. You know, I mean, not that there's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Everybody's got to do what they got to do, but Buffy's personality as a mother, and we'll get into this too, but as a mother and a wife and a YouTuber, Like her content's very tasteful and it's always very enjoyable. It doesn't matter how many people are watching ever. She
No, it
makes
doesn't.
everybody feel like they're all sitting in her living room, which is something I struggle to do a lot with my stream.
No, I feel that like, I'm chilling with you all the time in your streams, so you're very inclusive of everyone.
I try to be. I mean, I'm very happy that anybody would come watch a damn stream. You know?
Hey, aren't we all? Aren't we all?
That's right. Well, why don't you take a minute and tell everybody who does not know who you are and what you do on YouTube and a little bit about your content.
Oh my goodness, this is like hard. Well, like, let's see, I'm GoldenBuffy. I have a YouTube channel. I like to play a variety of games. I guess you could say mainly, like I started out with LSPDFR, but it's like mainly like The Sims and first-person shooter games and everything. Like, that's my thing. I try to keep a variety of things, but for the most part, I end up falling back on things that I like the most. So if that makes sense.
And you mostly do streams. You don't do a lot of editing videos, right?
No, like right now, it's like a lot of video uploads, but that's just because I have a series going on. But for the most part, yeah, I do more streams than videos.
And which do you enjoy more?
I like streaming because I get to interact with other people, and you get to feed off that energy. And it's fun hanging out with people, even if it's just online. I like the interaction, but I also like making videos too, because then you get to have that small creative bit come out in your videos that you make.
Yeah. Side note, it's just funny how the female pets for GTA, they do this thing where it's like a fly buzzes by their head and they whip around and look behind them. Have you guys noticed that?
Yep. I also cross and uncross my legs a lot and like brush little pieces of dirt off my pants.
I know
Like,
you
are
just
you
look
sure
so
that's
enthused. You're
little?
always over there with that same straight face. Just like,
Well, I
yeah.
want to see how long it'll take for Buffy's arms before they unfold. She's being
She's sitting-
completely closed off right now.
Well, and if you look, and I don't know, Buffy, if you notice it, but the boys are slouching and we're not.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I know.
Like
That's
they're
right.
slouching and we're very
Well, when
straight
we
back.
slouch, our guts look smaller.
Which is totally not true, because I start out sitting up straight, but like by the end of everything, I'm slouched over. Cause
Yeah,
my
but
back
you
hurts
guys
from
got an
gaming.
excuse. You got extra weight pulling you down in the front.
Yeah, but still, like I used to be a ballerina. So I should have like really good posture, but it's years of playing video games. It threw everything off.
So you don't do ballerina. That's interesting. Ballerina. We'll have to talk about that a little bit here. We'll get back to you in a minute, Buffy, but thank you so much for being here again.
Thank you.
I do want to ask you some questions about the point of view of being a girl gamer and a girl game streamer in today's gaming culture. But first, let's throw it over to, as always, to the ever lovely Miss Glittery Bell for our first news story of the evening.
So as per usual, we'll start with some gaming news, and then I don't really have a whole lot of IRL news to cover. I'll go ahead and cover the big story now. Luke Perry has died. So anybody who's between the ages of 25 and probably 45, any females in your life, you might want to check on them, because we are not okay.
No.
The loss of Dylan, or the Dill from Riverdale, however you want to look at him. But Luke Perry died this week from his stroke.
Rip.
And then I've got a little collection. The article that I'm going to cover later is the 75 random facts that you didn't know, but you will be considered a hilarious genius for knowing. And we'll cover some of the highlights from there. So this week's gaming news is brought to you by San Andreas Telephone. Life happens. San Andreas Telephone. And referencing my usual site, PC Gamer, for anyone who wishes to read a little bit more than what I, give out. Kind of the most exciting one for me is probably City Skylines has now sold 6 million copies as of this week, and it is celebrating its 4th birthdays. Now, I enjoy SimCity. As we all know, Buffy is an avid Sims player. The only one that I really enjoyed was SimCity, and I love City Skylines as well. Not
Me too.
related, but just similar in nature.
Me too.
I've never played The Sims, but the city, I like building. City Skylines looks interesting. But so in 4 years, 6 million copies.
That's right.
What is a million copies of is music and video games, like, are they on the same? Like
What do you mean?
whatever gold is for if an album sells gold, like 250,000 copies or whatever. I mean, is it the same for video games, or do they even keep track of that? I don't know.
I don't think so.
That's a lot in 4 years. $6 million or 6 million copies.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So if you happen to own it or you're looking at getting it, it's going to be on sale this week, and they're going to be marking down a lot of different DLCs in celebration.
Ooh, I can complete my collection then.
Boom. All right. Are we ready for that one frustrating thing that everybody that owns a computer deals with?
Windows update.
How'd you know?
You got
I really
the games. I got this.
I really don't talk to him about these beforehand. So, are you planning to discuss this later?
Negative.
Okay, so a recent Windows 10 update is hindering game performance as well as messing with how your mouse works.
Huh. Interesting.
Yep.
Because I've had some mouse issues lately, and the funny thing is, Windows 10 was supposed to be the gamer's best friggin' friend.
Yeah, so everything that I've been reading up on it, it's been dropping like major frames.
Yep.
And it's been going down as little as 1 frame per second when people are interacting with their mouse.
Wow.
So it's specifically throttled the RTX 2080 and the Ryzen 2700X, but it has affected all the I don't mean lesser in a bad way, but maybe the not so brand new, so expensive
An actual good
as
reason
well.
to have an NVIDIA card. Wow.
No, it didn't matter. It was across all platforms, across all cards.
Well, I haven't noticed a lot. Only like when I'm editing. I thought it was my mouse. I have a brand new mouse now, but
I'm still on Windows 8.1, so I think I'm good for now.
yeah, I'd say so.
All right, do we want to hear why I probably will not be playing The Division 2?
Yes. I've thought about this
Ubisoft
game.
has struck a deal with Epic Games.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, really?
Yep. So after March 15th, which is its launch day, it will only be available through Ubisoft and Epic.
Wow.
You will not be able to purchase it through any other third-party dealer either.
Does
And it's
anybody
like
see what's coming?
specifically Games Planet and Green Man Gaming.
Oh, I see it.
They're
Yes.
going to do the same thing they're going to take an iconic legend of a game series, and they're going to completely fuck it up the same way they did Fortnite.
Well,
see
I
it
guess
coming.
I'm not playing Division. Dude,
Which is
that's
sad
ironic.
because I've actually heard nothing but glowing reviews about it.
Yeah. I was actually
And I
looking
know
forward
that,
to it.
I can buy it through Ubisoft directly and just go about it that way, but I actually really prefer to have all of my games streamlined through something like Steam.
Yep.
I just prefer the interface, and, it helps keep things organized for me.
Exactly.
Well, and it's not like, a website could be shut down at any time for any reason. And Steam, the way I'm sure that's possible with Steam, but it feels like there's an extra layer of security. People argue about physical versus digital all the time, and I'll always go digital. I don't know. I don't even have a DVD drive on my computer.
See, I'm
People
the
who are
opposite. I love
anticipating
them.
Cyberpunk 2077 will be happy to know they have confirmed that it will be available at E3 this year, and it was available, or not available, it will be showcased at E3 this year. It was also showcased at E3 last year. However, it was more of a teaser trailer last year. And this year they're expecting to have More information available on the game. It is said, though, to be, quote, far from over with regard to its development.
Hmm.
Isn't that game already supposed to be huge?
Yeah.
It's one of the most anticipated games of the next couple of years. I know that we were looking at it earlier. Amazon has it on pre-order for PlayStation, and it says that it'll be available by December 2019. But as Tom said earlier today, it's probably just a placeholder.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Apex Legends has ended Fortnite's Twitch streak as of February.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Something knocked down the king.
PUBG is getting a massive map overhaul. And the first map to experience big changes is Erangel.
Not that sure. I don't play PUBG, so.
H1Z1 has
die.
H1Z1 has relaunched and rebranded to Z1 Battle Royale.
Oh my gosh, why doesn't it just stay dead?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Really? Just die.
I don't know about the Battle Royale thing. I've never been a big fan of it.
It's fun.
I mean, it has its place, I guess. And
Yeah,
now,
sure.
I never played H1Z1, but from what I hear, that's basically what it turned into anyway.
Wasn't that a zombie thing for a while or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
It was.
So is it Battle Royale with zombies? I know they added autos or something, didn't they?
From what I understood of it, it wasn't originally that way, but I guess the kind of co-op multiplayer portion of things became toxic, as all co-op multiplayer games do given time, so they decided instead of trying to fight it, you can't beat them, join them.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess when in Rome, right? If you want a piece of the pie, can't be the odd man out.
Yep. And finally, another anticipated game, or series I should say, Devil May Cry 5, released yesterday.
I think Devil May Cry. God, why do I know that game? I should know it, and I don't.
I forget who
It's
said
been plastered all over Steam the last couple of days, like on the main page.
I forget who actually said it, but somebody likened it to Final Fantasy with demons. And it really is kind of at least looking at it, is an apt description.
Yeah. I
I've
don't know.
never
Maybe I
played
got it
Final
mixed up with
Fantasy.
Far Cry.
I'm loving Far Cry New Dawn.
I have to get that. It's on my wish list.
I've never played any of the other Far Cries, and you don't need to have played the other Far Cries to enjoy this, obviously, because I'm enjoying it. But yeah, it's good. It was a good purchase, I think.
Hopefully, I'm gonna get it soon.
Well, it's been fun watching you guys play it. It's always fun watching you two, though. Like when I don't have to focus on the gameplay of playing with you, it's hilarious just listening to the back and forth between Tom and Belle. Like it literally is.
Or watching
That's
us
what we're
kick
here
each
for.
other's ass.
Yeah, it's just funny. And I don't know, maybe it's because I know you guys personally, and we've spent time outside of gaming together, hanging out. But it's just you guys just kill me back and forth, and I think a lot of people don't pick up on it because they're busy watching the gameplay.
I mean, that's the best part of watching Tom and Belle. They're back and forth.
When the tension rises, right, and they don't even know that they're kind of talking shit to each other,
Oh no, we know.
Oh, we know.
We know. We're both really bad losers, but we're both, I think, kind of worse winners.
You know what? I cannot confirm nor deny that statement, the truth of that statement. Or should I say I won't confirm nor deny it?
We were both so hyped up after our Mortal Kombat stream last night that neither of us went to bed until like 1:30.
did the attitude carry out after the stream, after the gameplay,
No,
just
we
talking
just get
shit?
really riled up from playing
Yeah,
that
it's
game.
just you're amped up. The adrenaline was high, right? We're both trying to kick each other's ass, and it's like, okay, you got to calm down now.
I can see it now. Give me a steak, bitch. I won. It's your own damn steak. They start throwing
pie
cucumbers
instead.
and shit.
I didn't
Finish
get a steak,
him.
I got a pie.
He did get pie.
Wait, is that innuendo?
No, literal apple pie.
Warm apple pie.
It wasn't warm. I didn't warm it up. I served him cold pie.
Wow.
Derailment.
Derailment, that's right. We need like a gift to play on the stream when that happens, right? Just a
All right,
train
guys,
rolling
that does
through.
it for this week's gaming news. Come back next week for more.
Woo woo. Thank you, Miss Bell. As always, very informative, and I learn something new every week, or at least I learned something new about a game I didn't even know existed. Like Cyberpunk. Like maybe I've heard the name, but it's so here. I feel like I'm so old and so behind the times anymore. So stuck in my own little bubble.
I'm like looking forward to Cyberpunk if it ever comes out.
Yeah, what about you, Tom? Are you a Cyberpunk guy?
Oh yeah, I was already looking. Well, that's how I looked into it for the pre-order. I wanted to see what was going on with it.
Interesting. Well, hopefully one of y'all will get it and play it. For sure.
You know us.
All right, well, let's hear from, we'll take a little commercial break and hear from a sponsor, and then we'll be back with more with Miss Buffy. We'll be right back. New from the creators of your favorite law enforcement reality TV shows, Pops. Ride along with the elderly officers of LSPD's Blue Falcon unit as they stomp out crime with their unique brand of justice and see law enforcement like you've never seen before. Pops. Watch as Officer Henrys deals with trespassing skateboard punks at the mall.
That's Officer Grandpa, you little shit. You better recognize Snoop Dogg Hawk.
See Officer Betty Lou demonstrate the department's computer dispatch system.
Then you press, Now what was it? Hey, Barry? What was that button you press on the thingy again?
Just press Alt F4.
Alt F4. Okay. Aw, damn it! I don't... What? Motherfucker!
And observe veteran officer Sergeant Roberts on a routine traffic stop.
What the hell's taking so long? I got things to do.
Huh? Oh, man, I don't want to go to Uncle Bundy's house. Okay, but for 4 Twinkies and a new silly head. Pops! Catch the season finale Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific on the one and only CNT. Pops!
Look here, you son bitches. You listening to the Budda Show on Q92 WCTR. It's the only place for talk radio worth hearing. Hey, Charlene, bring me my beer.
And we are back. Woo.
Yeah, buddy.
Belle, that was an extremely enlightening gaming news this week, by the way.
Why, thank you. As per usual, got off on my own little track.
That's okay. I think the audience will separate into two sides at any point. The ones who listen actively because they want to hear what's being said or being reported on, and the others that just want to sit and listen to the sultry, sexy, smooth sound of our smooth voices. You know, like I
So
think
either way, they're fine with it. You're saying?
Yeah, I think we should get like some, acoustic guitar and piano in the background and some nature noises like waves on a beach and just talk. Have a nice, quiet, chill talk.
I'm not very good at that.
Turn into an NPR.
NPR.
Yeah. AS, what is it? ASMR? ASMR?
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
And today, in international news on NPR, 11:03 past the hour, we had a problem in Fallujah today with military troops. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I hear. That's all I hear every time. It just turns into one big blah blah. I'll fall asleep behind the wheel. NPR is shit that insomniacs, they won't respond to strong drugs. You know what I mean? You won't get them out of a coma ever.
Shit.
Oh, Miss Buffy.
Yes.
Let's talk about your YouTube channel a little bit here real quick. So what got you, like I mean, it's most of your viewers know that you are a mother of multiple children and a wife.
Mm-hmm.
And you spend
And
a
a
lot of
cat.
time there you go. And
Don't
you
forget
spend a lot of
Stormy.
time taking care of the house and the things like that outside of your streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And so what got you? Was this like a hobby? Was this something that, well, I play games and my friends play games and some of them are like how did it happen? Like, how did you get to be where you're at now with your channel?
It was like it was a slow build up over the years of just like, playing, and I told myself, because you know how you talk to yourself every once in a while, and I'm like, you entertain yourself.
No, I don't.
You entertain yourself playing. Why don't you just like record it and upload it and make a video, like, you're just entertaining yourself and just upload it to YouTube. And like that's what I kind of did with my very first video, and that's how I got started.
Okay. And so, I mean, is it just a hobby at this point? Or are you
Yeah.
wanting to make it a career at some point when the kids no longer need you every second of the day?
Well, I mean, who knows how long YouTube is going to be around? So for as far as it goes, I'm doing it for fun. I have fun. It's entertaining. And it's also helped me. Like, I'm a real big introvert, so it's like helped me come out of my shell a little bit.
Yeah, I can
It's
see that.
Yeah, because if not, I'm just like sitting at home with the kids, and like I keep to myself. Like, if my mom doesn't call or text me, or my dad or anyone, like I don't like reach out to anyone. I'm just like by myself, so I'm like happy alone.
So was
YouTube
it, I
has
mean,
helped me
so,
come out.
okay, so what do you prefer more then? Do you prefer just to stream games that you're playing by yourself? Like you do play a lot of titles that are not mainstream titles. And like a good one is called This Is the Police, which you gifted me for Christmas, I think.
That one is so much fun. I haven't streamed it though,
So,
but
but you understand what I'm saying? Like you play
Yeah.
a lot of, like you don't play a lot of mainstream games, a lot of mainstream content.
I mean, I like to try to like give an overall unique content on the channel, because like everyone does. Like like what was like Red Dead Redemption 2? Like everyone was playing that, and
Yeah.
I just I didn't want to just like be on like that bandwagon.
Least favorite game I've watched.
But,
Oh,
I
was that
enjoy
you that
watching
snored?
People playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so my question is, a lot of those games are they're single player, right? So do you
Yeah.
prefer streaming a game where you just interact with the audience and that's it, or do you prefer to have people there to interact with, and you're kind of, I mean, if you have people to talk to and communicate with in game, then obviously you can't do two things at once. So something loses out, and a lot of times either the chat is going to lose out or the people you're playing with. So which do you prefer? Which style? Do you like to play just the single player games when you stream, or the
I
multiplayer?
guess I would have to go with single player. I mean, I have fun with multiplayer, but I just feel that single player you're able to interact more with your chat, and just overall gaming experience. You're able to get even into the game more when it's single player, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would agree, except for LSPDFR. Like,
Yeah, no, that's
like the people that watch that in the chat, dude, they're vicious. If you don't talk to them, dude, like they lose their damn minds. But I mean, that's a hard one, dude. Like, I'll get into a long pursuit, and since 0.4, it's gotten like worse, way worse. I chase people all around the frickin' city. They just do loops. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like cuffs.
I haven't upgraded yet. I need to.
But it's
Can you
it's
change
hard to get
cars?
into a pursuit and do all that role play and stay up on every person in the chat that talks to you.
It is.
You know,
Like
so
even doing ATS, that's like kind of hard because you're trying to read a chat and keep the truck on the road and like not hit cars and
amen to that.
so there's a lot that goes into streaming. I know,
Yeah.
like other people, like you, for instance, you make it look easy. For me, it's like it's hard.
Well, luckily, I've had a lot of years of previous experience as a musician, and operating under that. And I don't care who you are. There's an intense pressure.
Mhm.
There really, and it's self-imposed most of
Yeah, it is.
it, but it's there, and it's there the entire stream. And folks, it is so much so that when you do a 2-hour stream, people are like, "Why don't you stream longer?" Is because forget about LSPDFR or GTA being something you have to reboot after 2 hours. Max, you're rebooting that
Mhm.
game. But doing a 4-hour intense Rust stream, a PvP stream, or even just doing something intensive PvE in that game, or Atlas, or Fallout 76, or any game like that, and then you go and you have all of that game stress. And the sitting behind the computer for hours and hours and hours, and then you have that intense pressure being a streamer. So by the time I'm done with a 2-hour stream, I'm telling you, I am wiped out. I literally have to
Exactly.
go sit down, and sometimes I'll just zonk out on the couch.
Yep.
And I don't think people realize that. So
I think all of us like pretty much do that.
Belle and Tom, is that same way for you?
I mean, but we're also not a stranger to 6-hour streams.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
either. I'm just saying that even at 2 hours, but so even at 6-hour streams, I mean, you guys are wiped out a little bit, right? It's
Gotta
I've
have that
noticed that
stamina.
I never prioritize bringing a drink with me when we're just about to start streaming.
that's the pressure you're under.
Well,
Well, like-
I
A
now
lack of
keep
thirst
a
quenching.
24 pack of water underneath the desk, ready to go.
The empty
Hey,
ones
that's a good
become pee
idea.
bottles on the 6-hour stream.
Please don't say that, because I've struggled with not allowing him to pee in a bottle in our home. I have been fighting this fight.
Look, here's all you do. You put a hose with a funnel at his end, and then you put a high volume electric pump down the middle, and then a hose that goes to the toilet.
No,
Little
he
foot
can
switch,
walk
he
to the
pees, hits
bathroom.
the switch, it
Exactly.
pulls it to the toilet, you're good.
But then, like, what are we supposed to do though? See, you all can do that.
They have a device that allows you women to go pee standing up in the forest. You could just adapt that. Don't believe me? Google that shit. It's there. It's been there for at least a decade.
Oh my goodness! I think I know what you're talking about.
It literally looks like an oxygen, like a oxygen mask they put on you in the hospital, right? And then it goes. There's like a little tube, and you just put it up against your.
It's called the Shiwi.
There you go, the
The
shiwi. I
shiwi.
told you. You just put it
Yeah,
up
that's what
against
it's
it and go.
Oh my goodness!
But
that
the
would've-
mechanics of actually trying to use it like in a
Yeah.
car doesn't work.
Well, that's why you just go stand out in the bush like a man, Spit into the
Hey,
wind, say
that, like,
fuck a
came in
dozen
handy when
times.
I was in high school. Oh my gosh, memories, memories. Oh my goodness, yes. Running like oh yeah.
Say weird stuff
High
like, well,
school.
fuck me running. There's a skeeter around my Peter. Break it off. And then go store it in the trunk with the 2/3 of a 55-gallon drum of lube.
Exactly.
Oh my
That
goodness.
particular report was the gift that has just continued to give.
And the real feel salmon pillow.
Just living its best life.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, so
I heard they'd be on sale for Prime Day coming up in July.
what, the lube?
Yes, sir.
We need to find something. Like, we need to take a bunch of donations, like a Kickstarter, just to prank someone and send some big YouTuber a 55-gallon drum of lube.
I have
Challenge
ideas. We
accepted.
can talk after the stream.
Like, it can't be that expensive if we get, we can get people to donate to that, just to send. I don't know, who would we send it to? PewDiePie?
Eh,
We'll talk off stream.
T-Pain.
yeah.
We'll talk off stream. Sounds like plans are already in the works.
Yeah, but we'll take PewDiePie off the list,
Oh, we won't even get into that. All right. Let's see. Where were we at before that tangent? Okay, so Miss Buffy, future plans for your channel. I mean, let's say YouTube doesn't, or YouTube goes down, and something else will obviously take its place, right? It's so, I mean, but let's say I don't see YouTube personally being something that's going to be gone anytime in the very near future. So, I mean, let's say in that time that I mean, you reach 10K, 20K, 30K, and I mean, it's something that people enjoy, and I mean, is it something that you'll keep doing?
I mean, as for me, yeah, I see me doing it as long as I'm still having fun and it's enjoyable for me.
Well, that's always a good attitude to have, right?
I mean, like, I just recently hit I know, like, for some people it's like, oh, 500 subscribers. I just recently got 500 subscribers, and I was like, I hate saying it, but I was over the moon.
How long have you had a channel? Like, what actively doing your channel?
I'm gonna say it's been like 2 years, I believe.
2 years? Okay, we see at 500. You're right. That's a big number. In a lot of ways, it's a big number.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me. Like, I'm like, wow, there's like 500 people who enjoy my content. So, like, that's, for me, that's humbling. I'm like, 500 people actually like me,
Well, yeah, at least liked you enough to sit there and watch your content and click subscribe.
And subscribe, so.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like you're a lot of 500 channels. Like, you get some decent views on some stuff. There's things that people enjoy watching of you that you play more than others. So now that brings us to like the big elephant in the room, and I'm sure there were some people that DM me that asked about this earlier today, like when I had put the stream up. So,
Oop, hang on, Buddha, you're cutting out just a little bit.
am I cutting out?
Mr. Roboto.
Am I probably just in the team speak?
Well, it's TeamSpeak.
Oh, yay, I got timed out.
Does it sound? You did?
Yeah, hold on, give me a second.
Out of the server?
Yep.
Oh shit, I did too.
Rip.
We get to use the broke. We get to use the broke screen. How about that?
Let's see if I can actually get back on.
Broke it.
Here's my favorite time where I get to kill the NPCs.
Don't you kill me. Don't
This
kill
shit
me.
that broke. And see, the live chat doesn't even want to work. I love it. Thank you, OBS.
Gotta love it.
You know what OBS stands for?
What?
Obviously being shitty.
I agree.
I thought it was
100%.
overly broken shit.
Overly broken shit. Well, the good thing about this being a talk show is we can keep talking while we're trying to get the visuals back. So what I was saying was that this leads into something that people have already expressed interest in, which is the view of being a girl gamer and streamer in today's climate. All right, I'm coming back in hot, Tom. You gonna pop this fool in my chair or what?
I'm ready.
Oh
He
wait,
just put the gun
don't
away.
shoot now. I'm gonna drop in. Let me drop in first.
You need to
shoot
take
me
care of Buffy
twice.
as well.
Yeah.
No.
Better now. She'll disappear. Then there you go.
I love how my hair changed
All
color.
right, hold on. Let me get
You
on.
also now have a mustache.
I can't move.
It's back. Where's Ramiro? So you can see it.
Hold on, just a second. They're all listening to it, watching the broke screen, going, "What in the hell is going on?"
Let's see if I can fix it again. Wrong button.
I can't get out of the cock-a-doodie chair.
There we go.
All right, let me switch back here real quick. Hold on. Uno momento, Mr. Roboto.
The following broadcast
and
may
I gotta
contain adult language
Fixed.
and childish behavior.
All right, there we go. So y'all are getting you're getting a little exclusive view of the outside of the rest of the studio there. And that's not blood on the floor. Oh, and I'm still sitting in my chair like last time, and there's a big hole in the window. All right, well, yep, folks, see, fuckery follows me everywhere. We're gonna sit here. That's Hawaiian fruit punch on the floor with some grape jelly or strawberry jelly is what that is. So.
Yeah, Buffy was having a PB&J earlier.
We're gonna do the
and
rest of the
fruit
stream
punch,
over
and she made a
here.
mess.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're you can thank our special effects department, folks. It's
We
They
fired
do-
Rosala.
yeah, they do a really good really good job. Okay, girl gamer in today's climate and streamer. So, I mean, give us a little insight on the time that you've been on YouTube and as you've gotten more popular, meaning more and more people watch you, get to know you, etc. You play on 5M servers, you play on other public game servers. So what's your experience? Like, do you feel you get treated differently? Do you feel
It's like it depends. Because see, one, like I said, since I'm an introvert, I don't talk that much to people I don't know. So even if I'm chatting or whatever and they find out that I'm a female, then it's like, wow, you're a girl gamer? And it's like, well, prove that you're a girl gamer. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to prove something to you if I'm in a video game?
I'm pretty sure they want a picture of your vagina. I can't be
Exactly.
positive, but I'm like
Exactly.
98% sure.
Like,
Show
sorry,
them titties.
sorry, I'm not 12 and I'm not 15 and you're not gonna see my tits, okay? So, and then like also like if you're streaming, you might get people who will come in and are like, oh wow, you sound so sexy and da da da. Like stuff like that, I ignore. Like I just ignore.
I know
those
I get that
comments,
about my pilot voice all the time.
Yeah.
I love your pilot voice.
You're like, oh my
See?
gosh, she sounds so hot, and like, but I ignore that stuff, and I guess maybe because I'm not like as active, like voice chatting and stuff as other girl gamers, I don't get like that. I guess they would say like, oh, it's toxic or whatever from, male gamers or whatever. I don't get any of that, so
Okay.
I don't know if Belle gets it, but I really
No,
don't.
I mean the only toxic masculinity I deal with is sitting in the same room as me right now, and Walter. So basically, they're all in my
Toxic
space.
masculinity. Are you talking about the green-haired dude in the chair that's sleeping on the job?
Yep.
Or are you talking about
No,
me?
I feel like I'm with you, Buffy. I mean, I guess I'm fortunate in that, the community that surrounds us knows, like, they shut it down before I ever have to deal with it.
Exactly.
And I'm sure, like myself, you get oodles of DMs and stuff, and just
Oh my
like to
goodness.
the point where
You do?
now, if I don't initiate a conversation, you can't DM me.
Exactly. Like I've gotten some like, oh, well, what are you wearing? It's like it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, do you like wearing crop tops? It's like
You're like, I wore crop tops the first time they were cool.
I
Before you
so
were
know how I'm
born.
going to troll you two now.
Exactly.
Hey, baby, what are you wearing?
It's like, okay, yeah, it's like what makes anyone think that I want you to come into my DMs and ask me what am I wearing? It's like, really, who thinks that's even like acceptable?
Because if you want the truth, I probably got on leggings and an oversized t-shirt with a few stains on it.
Exactly.
You too, huh?
Yep.
Rip.
Friggin'
Plus or
work
minus
from
fuzzy
home dad. Hashtag sweatpants brigade.
Yep. Hey, look, there's days I'm happy I make it out of my pajamas. What are you talking about?
That's right. That's right. And she said, for those of you at home, that she makes it out of her pajamas. Okay?
What is it?
I know. They're freaking
how
out.
other people pronounce it.
So someone said that you should do just been a cam girl. That brings up my next question. What is your view? Like I have a view of being a male, and unfortunately in this society, literally if I say anything
Wait, you're a
about a
male?
female gamer or streamer, that can be construed as negative anyway, whether it's constructive or not, whether it's true or not. Suddenly it's not about the thing that I'm talking about. It becomes sexist. It becomes all these labels, right? So, but my view is that, and I've been told many things like I'm jealous that I can't do it, which fuck yeah, I am. I mean, I wish I could show some damn cleavage and just get subs and views like you wouldn't believe, right? But
I feel like there might be a very specific demographic for which that might work for you.
Yeah, maybe over on Chatterbait on the male side, maybe.
Perhaps.
I'm pretty sure I donated him to him
Party
dance
Boy
on
Dance.
camp, right? Yep.
Yep,
Exactly.
exactly.
Let's just say I will never be getting a bear paw tattoo on my body ever. Let's just make that perfectly clear right now. Okay, but my point is I think there's a point. It's just like with clickbaiting. There's a point when it just becomes toxicity in itself. And I think it takes away from it steals away viewers and donation dollars from people who are from female gamers who are really trying hard not to do that. So in a nutshell, and I don't want to get into a big political discussion about it and end up getting the video community strike or whatever.
Of course, because it might be
But
considered bullying.
what's your view on that though?
I mean, whatever floats your boat, to take the more diplomatic route.
Take the high road, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, as being a female gamer, we already have like walls and barriers put up against us anyway. And I just feel that if you're going to do this, you should just let whatever talent that you have shine. You shouldn't have to use, your cleavage and your sex appeal to get viewers. That's just
But
my
I think
personal
the
view.
issue is for some people that's their only talent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're so dry or I call it the sack of potato personality.
Over to Craigslist.
And it's not their fault.
There's a
It's
certain
it's not a dig on anybody.
No, it really
I've known
isn't,
lots
but-
of people that are very dry and don't have an overly bubbly personality or outgoing personality, and they're very fun people. They're very interesting people. Some of my best friends have been that way, but
Mhm.
Well,
Yep,
thank you.
they
I
have.
appreciate that comment.
well, Tom, it's your salt. It's so salty. It's so good.
It's like that pink Himalayan salt. I
That's
know.
pink Himalayan salt.
I love that salt.
Is that from the Himalayan island? Come on, I want to lay you.
That's exactly it.
You knew it was coming. Okay, so go on though. So like Belle and what's your take on it? I mean,
So it's not something that I'm going to choose to do. Everyone in here knows I don't stream on my own. We stream on Tom's channel.
Mhm.
I'm not
Right.
saying I'll never stream on my own.
and a good
But-
point is neither of these two females in here when it comes to streaming use a face cam. That's
And,
worth
well,
noting
the
in this
thing is I'm not
conversation.
against a face reveal. Like there are pictures in our Discord of me, of Tom, of Walter. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not my profile picture is me. On here and on Discord. Like I have nothing against my picture. I just don't. I don't want to attract the kind of attention I feel like pretty much every other female with a personality attracts.
Mhm.
So I can think of like maybe 2 female streamers that I've seen that don't get the same ridiculousness, but it's also their personality is like watching paint dry.
I love
And
that.
I just personally don't want to have to deal with it. Like
No,
I feel
neither
like
do I.
the people who do sexualize their gaming content, it's fine, I guess, but I sort of feel like it gives, especially so the people that do that are never good at the game.
No.
And I feel like it gives female streamers a bad name.
It does.
Whether it's intended or not, that is
Yeah.
exactly that is a negative side of that.
And, just because some random person does, pops around in their, crop tops and whatnot on their streams, and then they play a game like fucking Hearthstone that, like, it's not a challenging game to play. They're on there for people to come and to look at them, not the gameplay.
Yeah.
So honestly, at that point, just do a sit and chat.
I think this ties into what Tom was ranting about last week with using the gameplay content. I mean, you're right. That's what I was about to say, is it's almost like IRL with gameplay content behind it. And again, anybody who's watching, we're not bashing any of these females. We're addressing some things that I'm sure people think about. And another point to bring up that I think you both agree is it's been done for so long that there are certain viewers out there of all ages who, because you're a female, that's the first place they go, and that's what they expect of you. Like, where's your face cam? And the things about, like, what are you wearing and all of that. It's their minds instantly go there. I think it's just like TV. They've been conditioned to believe that if it's a female streamer, well, that's what they're all about. And that's not fair to any of you, regardless of whether you're putting your titties on cam.
I mean, true. It's like, it's not like we're asking men to get on their cameras and walk around in, like, shorty shorts and no top and oil.
Well, you're not asking because a lot of them sick bastards would do it.
Nice. I mean, I would watch that. No, let me.
Private stream coming up, Buffy.
Solo Gaming will be going cam live tomorrow.
I will kill you.
Oh, next time we get together, Tom.
But I gotta get those subs.
That's right, dude. Oh, good Lord. You know what? I shudder at the thought of me in a Speedo.
I mean, I'm not trying to down anyone, but honestly, I think it's a disgrace to the girl gaming community when people do stuff like that.
I mean, it is. I personally feel it is, but,
And it sells otherwise potentially good gaming content. It sells it short.
And that, it's them screaming, too. Like, I don't know if, you all watch...
Oh, mic cancer. Ear cancer is the worst.
Oh my gosh, I hate that. It's like, why do you have to scream? It's like, why do you have to yell at everything and scream at everything and then sit there and pout and, oh my gosh, I can't believe I had to do that. And it's just like...
Well, or they'll trounce around their room, their whatever room they're recording in. And there's a specific streamer I'm thinking of, but I can't recall her name, and I'm not going to give it anyway if I can. But...
As I'm typing it in chat,
any tension music there. Leave me hanging.
I feel so, they're the ones that'll trounce around their little whatever studio room, bedroom, wherever they're filming, and next to nothing. And then they'll act offended when somebody, like, sends one of those, like, really lewd, obscene donations that's read on stream. Like,
exactly.
You can't act like a slut and not want people to treat you like a slut.
Exactly.
And I've never one to slut shame. Like, don't get me wrong. You do you. You want to get it, you get it. But own what you are. Yep. If you're going to behave that way, you can't be offended when people treat you like a hoe.
Exactly.
Yep. I agree. Absolutely agree. That's why I don't go out in my shorty shorts and my crop top. I keep that shit inside, off cam.
Exactly.
I mean, we've seen it in IRL, but
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't, come on, Tom. I mean, when we had that fatal attraction moment in the room when I was sitting in the chair and uncrossed my legs and then recrossed them, that was a special connection.
It definitely was. Definitely was.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Anybody got any bagels and cream cheese? That jelly on the floor is looking good.
Ew.
Oh, good Lord. Well, let's get back to this in a little bit. What we'll do is we're gonna push that's the answer to the second. We're gonna do that's the answer, and then we'll do #GirlGamer, because this has just become a really good topic. But I want to keep everything on track. So before we go to break, Miss Bell, story number 2, if you would.
Sorry, I had to pull it up. I had it on a different window. So, This is from thoughtcategory.com, and it's just, I thought it would be fun. You know, I like to come with you with some weird stuff here and there when I can. And this one is, and I'm not going to go through all of them, 75 super obscure facts everyone will think you're a hilarious genius for knowing. So I'm just going to hit on some of the high points. Most toilets flush in E flat. Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch.
No shit.
Yeah, you're welcome for that.
New
one, guys.
5 N Cuffs character coming soon.
Coming to a cuff stream near you.
That's right. Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Yep.
Wow. Who would've thought that?
Esquire.
Yeah. The Vatican City is the country that drinks the most wine per capita a year
Why am I not
at
surprised?
74 liters per citizen per year.
74 liters of wine a year?
74 liters per person or per
I know.
citizen per year.
Do you realize how much wine that is?
Do
I
they
think I
have
might want to move
livers?
to the Vatican City.
Yeah, if you like wine that much, I don't.
I don't discriminate against my alcohols.
Gotcha. Tom, next time we get together, we're doing golden grain shots then.
Sounds good to me.
Approximately 40,000 Americans are injured by toilets every year.
Wait,
What the hell?
What?
Like slip and falls or?
I don't know. It doesn't further clarify, but it just says that approximately 40,000
goodness.
Americans are injured by a toilet each year.
We need to do a special news biopic on that.
Get to
That's
the
why
bottom of this.
when I've been drinking, I keep the seat down.
When toilets attack. Like I can
Ketchup
only
was
see
sold
if
in the
like slip and
1830s
fall,
as
hit your head on it.
medicine.
Right? I mean, drop a watch down and flush the toilet and accidentally get your arm stuck and you die of starvation.
I would
And then
assume that,
drinking
some
and
of it is,
falling
like,
asleep.
slip and fall on or off the toilet.
Yeah, that would have
That's
to be a
true.
big
Fall
part.
off and hit the
Yeah.
corner of the shower or the cabinet.
Wow.
I guess that's just crazy when toilets attack.
Then there's probably like some freaky people up in there as well.
Right.
Or like people that are redoing their home and they change out the toilet or something, dropping it on your
And-
foot or
Oh my goodness, that was
Or
so
equal.
bad.
Wow. See, now every time I go take a dump, I'm going to sit there and go, now, how could this fucking thing kill me? I'll even kind of lean forward and put my hand under my chin and my knee, Be like the old half-crippled version of whatever that name of that statue is.
The thing,
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe the potty squatty over there, or squatty potty
Squatty
slipped
potty.
out from under you.
it slipped out of them.
You know what? I used one of those one time. And have you guys, first of all, have you seen the video for it?
With the unicorn.
Yes.
In the
and
glitter
the
poop?
soft
Yes.
serve rainbow poop.
Oh my gosh.
Like I am pissed. I was so pissed, and I was drunk, and I had drank some jungle juice and ate like a lot of colorful things, and I still I want to write the company. I did not have rainbow colored soft serve poops with the squatty potty. That is false
It's
advertising.
false advertisement all the way around.
Right. Somebody play the train derailment gif again. Belle, go ahead. We're
almost is the longest word in the English dictionary that has all letters in alphabetical order. Nicolas
Oh,
Cage
wow.
bought a pet octopus once because he thought it would help his acting.
oh my god.
Are you
Yep.
serious?
It takes 142.18 licks to reach the center of a Tootsie Pop.
How many?
142.18.
Huh,
I
when
thought it
was
was
li-
3.
When I was little,
That's just
it
the
took
owl.
120. I remember
So
that.
if you have a beak, it's only 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God, good lord. Well,
You
I
will
want to know
probably
what the
eat
control
more than
was for that.
35,000 cookies in your lifetime.
How many thousands of cookies?
Wow.
35,000 cookies in your lifetime.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I've already blown past that, I'm sure. Y'all have seen me lately, right?
Not lately.
I passed 35,000 cookies 10 years ago.
35,000 cookies. Holy crap.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean,
yeah, I'm just like, wow.
when you're a
Well,
kid, you eat cookies all
we
the
love
time.
our cookies. So
Are animal
Yeah, man.
crackers
When you're a
considered
kid, that's
cookies?
like one of your
Well, now
first foods.
Now look
Exactly.
at the size of cookies. Like, so now Chips Ahoy's are what, like 1/3 of what they used to be? Like, I used to eat like 4 or 5 and be okay. Now I eat 8.
Yep.
About to do a line. Me every time I open up a thing of Oreos.
Just fucking lay them out.
About to do a line.
Holy shit.
All
I
swans
like
in
that.
England belong to the Queen. France was still executing people by guillotine when the first Star Wars movie came out.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
So that was what, 74?
77?
70.
77?
Luke
No?
Yeah.
kisses Luke Skywalker kisses his sister, and some dude in France gets beheaded.
Basically.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's when the world turned right there. That was the turning point.
All right. The hashtag key on your keyboard, aka the pound sign, for those of us who are older than 18, is actually called an octotroph.
An octotroph?
Octotroph?
Yep. That's the official name for it.
Oh, I'm gonna
The
start.
tic-tac-toe board.
I'm gonna piss everybody off now.
I know.
They'll
I'm
say
gonna start
hashtag
typing
some.
out
I'll go, no,
octotroph
it's
and whatever my little thing was
octotroph.
gonna be.
It can feel like you need to get a monocle and put that on your eye and walk around and be like,
Yeah.
I'm going to push my... what-
Shallow and
what's it again?
pedantic, yes.
Octotroph?
Octotroph, live, laugh, love.
Octotroph, eat
bless
shit, die.
You're welcome.
Sorry, you guys get the GTA reference with that, right? I don't want Belle to think I was telling her to eat a pile of poop and keel over.
Oh no.
There's a legit GTA reference for live, laugh, love, and eat shit, die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is.
Isn't it on one of the websites?
Well, no, it's Trevor. When Trevor goes to what's his name's cousin's apartment to do the heist in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And she's got live, laugh, love on the wall, and he crosses it out, types,
Yes.
and writes eat shit, die.
How could I forget that? I actually think I have a screen cap of that too. So
Minnie Mouse's full name is Minerva Mouse.
Minerva?
Minerva Mouse. I'm sorry, there's only
Wow.
room for one Minerva in my life.
Minerva. Where have I heard that before?
Minerva McGonagall.
Oh.
Harry
the hell
Potter.
is
Harry
that?
Pothead shit.
Rip.
Are you guys big Harry Potter fans in here?
Yes.
Are you? I watched
Negative.
all the movies
Not
with my
me.
kids like over a few days. I'll admit, when you get into the story, it's good. It's good writing, but it's just, again, there's something about it that I just don't. A take it or leave it kind of thing.
One of the movies had spiders in it, and like after that, I was done.
Yeah.
So
Nope. Love the movies, love the books, avid, fanatic fan.
Now she's the old lady, right? The older lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
She's
The
head of the
very
Gryffindor
strict
house.
one.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
See, now
Okay.
there's someone that I could spend a Friday night drinking Irish whiskey with.
There are
She-
more
she
plastic
probably would
flamingos in the
show.
U.S. than real ones. At any one time, about 0.7%, so almost 1% of the world's population is drunk.
Wow.
315 entries in Webster's dictionary are misspelled.
No shit.
Yep.
Somebody's losing their job.
Who would have thought? I know, right? That's so interesting.
So, have you guys heard of the company Glassdoor?
Yes.
So, Glassdoor has discovered that roughly 6% of people have had sex while at work.
Only 6%. I figured that number would be higher.
Be higher.
A lot higher.
For every one non-pornographic web page, there are 5 pornographic web pages.
No
Only
shit.
5?
I mean, that's a statistic I can really get behind.
Well, I need to go out and make 5 new websites then.
Apparently.
I'm
And
surprised.
25 more
more.
porn sites will pop
I know.
up. Sorry.
So
that's-
here's an interesting one. M&M's actually stands for Mars and Murray's, and they were the last name of the candy's founder.
Wow.
That was
Yep.
interesting. Do you know that was developed? I believe it was for World War II for soldiers for their food kits, the
I
candy
didn't.
coating, something
Oh, I
like
didn't know
that.
that
I
either.
watched. It was World War
That's
One or
cool.
World War II. I can't remember.
So there really is a Captain Morgan. He was a Welsh pirate who became the lieutenant governor of Jamaica.
I did know that.
A pirate politician.
Yep.
Yar.
I knew that one. Old History Channel episode.
It's estimated that at least 1 million trees are planted by forgetful squirrels that buried their nuts or findings.
That's awesome.
Judge Judy makes $45 million a year.
$45 million a year?
Yep.
For her television show.
No shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Now I'm attracted to that short Jewish woman for two reasons.
Go Judge Judy.
No shit, dude.
You
These are-
can't say happiness without saying penis.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks so
welcome.
much.
That was one of the ones on here. I felt like it was interesting.
It is interesting. But now every time I'm going to be focusing on the fact that I'm talking about a phallic. Never mind.
So, Buffy, you can probably appreciate this one. Cats sleep for 70% of their lives.
Yes, they do.
I'm fucking jealous. I wish I could sleep for 70% of my life.
I know.
I can only
And last
manage
but
to
not
get like
least-
50%.
More Monopoly money is printed each year than real U.S. currency.
Thank God. Otherwise, otherwise the monopoly money would be worth more. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We still need to do drunk monopoly, y'all.
Oh my goodness, drunk
Yeah,
Like,
Monopoly.
we really need to do like a special group drunk monopoly.
Flip a keyboard.
That's right. Any other interesting facts there? I'm feeling close to a genius now.
No, those were the key ones.
Wow. So, everybody, your time at the show here, is it filled with happiness?
A whole lot of happiness.
So much
Wow. Wow. I know, right? There's so much penis in that happiness. That's crazy. Well, as enlightening as always, Belle. Enlightening as always. So we're going to take a quick break here and hear from the Boscarellis, and then we'll be back and we'll do Tom's rant real quick, and then we'll do That's the Answer with Buffy, and then we'll do #GirlGamer on the way out the door. Sound good, y'all?
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good.
All right, we'll be right back. Do you play popular games like Grand Theft Auto, PUBG, Fortnite, and more?
You suck at those games and stop being a loser who gets laughed at out of the game. You want to be the best at something that doesn't change your real life dweeb shlomo living hood adjacent in your mom's basement social status?
Then you need to visit Help I'm a Pathetic Loser and Need Help Cheating at Games I Suck at.mafia.org/mod game account /nothing too illegal to see here.
Hi, I'm Vinny, hung jury Boscarelli,
And I'm Georgie 3-Nips Boscarelli.
for the Boscarelli Family Gaming Institute of Higher Game Fixing,
We love gaming.
and hate losing.
Yeah, so we started a school with what then weekend swindle.
No, Georgie, you can't say that. You gotta say the other thing.
Right. I mean, help other gamers become winners by offering them illegal modded gaming accounts to give them the edge that the average schmucko doesn't have the cojones or the big boy skills to muster for himself.
That's right, Georgie. We got all sorts of them modded accounts for those popular games that these kids are playing online. Need to gain an edge over the competition in your fave first-person shooter? we got you covered.
Yeah, maybe you're a casual gamer who enjoys trolling the gabagool out of randos because you're a pathetic, miserable schmucko scumbag. Get one of our patented, not illegal modded accounts, and you'll be griefing other players in no time flat, like the lame-o potato-sucking jerk-off you can't help but be.
Our website checkout system and delivery are second to none, and your information is protected and safe.
We take your info security safely, because how else would we keep it secure to swindle you?
Georgie, remember the thing that the lawyer Stooley told.
I mean, store your info securely to make future purchases a breeze.
We also offer a loan shark program where you can buy modded accounts and pay as you go without simple credit option.
That's right. Simply put, you sign on a dotted line and pay us back with a 200% interest VIG, or we take your limbs.
Off your trees and hold them limbs until you bring those accounts current.
That's right, so visit us on the dark web today at help I'm a pathetic loser and need help cheating at games I suck at .mafia.org/modded game account /nothing illegal to see here. Once again, that's help I'm a pathetic loser and need help cheating at games I suck at .mafia.org/modded game account /nothing illegal to see here. And start winning today.
Hey, honeys, you listening to the Budda Show right here on Q92 WCTR, honey. That's the only place for talk radio worth hearing, baby.
And we are back.
Woohoo!
Welcome back, everybody.
Thank
This
you.
has been a really good show so far.
Agreed.
Like, our tangents are usually way worse than they are, and there's just been some good lighthearted humor. So, Tom, you know what time it is,
Bell
right?
keeps talking over us, so we stay on track today.
Yeah. We have. Very, very well done,
Listen,
everybody.
it's hard work, but someone's got to do it, damn it.
That's right. And as someone said in the chat, what they say, you are the epitome of what you talk about. Something like that.
No, he was saying that I think it was gaming. He was naming another streamer of some variety that said basically she was the epitome of all the things I disliked.
Oh. Oh, of what you're talking about. Got ya.
Yeah.
Gotcha. White people ebonics. I just don't know about it. Tom, what you got for us?
So it kind of ties in with what we were talking about a little bit earlier. So earlier in the week, one of my recommended videos, I was like, I'll click on it, whatever. It ended up being one of those game over, but not a game, but it had like hashtag Anthem in it and Anthem game live, and had nothing to do with gameplay.
Okay.
But I digress. This gentleman was talking about a female Twitch streamer, and this Twitch streamer was literally banning people out of her chat for not donating and calling them leeches.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this.
So the funny part is, she does. We don't see it a lot on YouTube, but it's like a big Twitch thing where you do just chatting. You have no gameplay content. You have no nothing. You just sit there with your face cam and you talk about shit.
Right.
Right. So this person encourages the chat to post links to stuff and talks about the videos of what people post. So as this person is calling other people leeches, she's watching YouTube videos of other people's content with ad block on.
I was going to say,
Sharing
wait for it.
other people's content on
Yep.
her stream.
Yep. Yep.
Interesting.
I saw a very good video on that. I'm sure there's been many, but there was one that caught my eye, and I forget his name, but he normally does a very good job, and he's very unbiased,
So like I get that, this is to make money. Like this content, it costs me money, it costs you money. Like the gaming setups are very expensive. You're talking about the mic, you're talking about multiple screens, you're talking about your stream deck. And I know that most people that watch have no clue how much money goes into actually us providing them content. Correct?
Yep.
But the way that she was going about it, so demeaning and so like, you don't fucking like, I'm not providing this to you for free. You should be paying me for my time. I was just like, holy shit.
The part that really got me about that, and I think it's worth pointing out, is after her tirade, the last thing she said was, should you feel bad about it if you're that person? I don't know. Like she was trying to demarcate everything she had just said. With that, that's how I felt.
A total freaking hypocrite.
Obviously, we know how she feels.
Looking at her, she had nothing much to go on. Like, she couldn't be like that. Okay, I need to have a low neckline. Maybe that'll catch attention. She looks like a freaking 13-year-old schoolboy. So I don't think she was going to get any views that way. But like, so freaking demeaning, and talking to her chat, and these people are just still. She's got 85,000 followers or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, she look. Let's be honest. She's making good money, right? I mean, that's and good money is when you're doing this is anything that you could live off of, the same way you could, you know, a part-time or even full-time fast food job. You know what I'm saying? Like low wages, right. But you can live off of it. And she's not hurting like some of us. Obviously, that's Tom's point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but to me, honestly, I'll say this one little bit and I'm done. We are lucky to have anybody who's going to donate any of their amount of money on top of their time sitting in front of a computer watching, let alone the people who do Patreon. Let alone the people who are loyal monthly sponsors, like Tom and Bell. They are, and I just say, you know, I single them out. Those of you who are watching, don't get upset. There's a good number of you, but there's the Tom and Bell are like, they are royalty in the Buddha Nation community because they've done so much outside of donating. Even, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we're extremely lucky to have these people in our lives doing what we're doing. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if you said to somebody 10 years ago, I'm going to do this for a living, and in 10 years, I'm going to be a fucking millionaire, you get laughed at every conversation. And now everybody wants to do it because what better way to sit there and do what you want to do, be it gaming or just talking, and get people to watch you and give you money. To watch you. So that's what I'm going to say. We're just very lucky to have any of those people in our lives, let alone hitting 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 or 7,000 or whatever, and having those, you know, 40, 50 people in every stream. And it's the same 40 or 50 people for the most part. Mm-hmm. So we're lucky to have it. And that woman is extremely lucky that she had anybody left in her chat 30 seconds after that tirade started.
So you know, you look at that somebody that's obviously got monetization of some kind, you're making the money through AdSense. Anybody that had a half a brain in their head, like if I walked into that and I saw, okay, shit, this person's got 2,000 people watching right now. Let me go check them out, right?
Right.
If I wanted to support them, you just alienated me.
Yep.
With your tirade and your bullshit, like, and I'm like, you are making money. You're making money from my view, whether I'm giving extra or not. It's a much smaller piece of it, but that gets you to the bigger goal. So my loyalty, whether it was through just watching or donating $5, $100, whatever it may be, the long term keeping me there will pay off better than if I gave you $5 a month. Because when people start saying that, oh, look, there's 10,000 people in this chat, or, you know, that this person, that number growing with that subscriber base, just naturally, like you know, YouTube pushes everybody to you, you know, Twitch does the same shit. Mm-hmm. So you just end up with the longer term with just being nice to fucking people.
Yep. That's
I mean, it's
it.
not like
That's
it's
what
gonna
it's about.
kill
That's
you.
what community is, right? Being
Exactly.
tolerable of everybody.
But so and to piggyback off of Tom briefly into something we talked about earlier, the bulk of the messages that she was receiving were, she's so hot, I want to blow on her face. Hey, call me. Can you take off your top? Like, that was the
Wow.
bulk of the messages in there. And she would rather have that than them donate. Because as long as you're paying me, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Sounds like, you know, all
Is
these
what
women
the,
just need to
like,
go to
Snapchat
Chatterbait and be
Premium
done.
is for?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Snapchat Premium.
Yeah. Yep. So, Tom, are you going to start taking your top off and people who don't like it are leeches,
Yeah, absolutely.
right?
And everybody that comes in, you don't want to donate extra other than your time. That's it. You can't see my titties.
I've seen them. They're fantastic, folks. There's a reason why I call him the Brolenium Falcon.
Well, thank you, sir.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
That's right. And if he combs his chest hair just right when he squeezes them together, it kind of looks like Chewbacca's crotch.
Jesus.
You're just giving away all the secrets.
Again, folks, congratulations.
Now they won't pay me for it.
We did not really derail Tom's rant this week. It did not get hijacked. That was awesome, Tom. Any final thoughts there, pal?
No, it just boggled my mind because the click through in the long term would end up paying off more.
Yeah.
And the people took it. Like, I'm like, look at all these just people taking this fucking abuse. And it's like, you don't like it? Ban. You don't like this? Ban.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. I don't know. It's drama. I think drama drives a lot online these days.
It does.
People
It
are so
does.
bored with their life. They're like, they look at all these drama-filled reality shows and laugh and go, "Why isn't my life crazy and cool like that?" And then the closest they can do is emulate it in Discord and on streams, I guess. I don't know.
Well, coming soon to the YouTube channel near you, we're going to start doing Florida Shore.
I'm down, dude.
Walter's
I am
got that
down.
New York accent as well.
I will be the metrosexual male, 60-year-old male in a muumuu. and a gardening hat.
Oh my
Sweet.
goodness.
And talk like Dom DeLuise.
Oh, that's awesome.
You could be the house chef. How's
The
that?
house chef. Can I talk like can I make what's his name, Gordon Ramsay comments, but do it in a Dom DeLuise voice, you know, with that snidely snickering he does, you know that.
Perfect.
Like people, any Dom DeLuise, Burt Reynolds movie ever, they have the little montage at the end, right? The bloopers, right? Like, go watch any of them,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you will
yeah, I
hear
forgot
him.
about that.
You will hear him sneeze laugh like that. That snidely sneeze laugh every time. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they make that shit up. Let's script the blooper reel, folks. All right. Well, awesome rant as always there, Tom. Now, Buffy, do you still have your questions and stuff handy, your answers? And
Yes, I do.
okay, so I'm going to ask them for you one by one here. And then after this, we're going to do a little the hashtag girl gamer like we talked about there. So,
Okay.
all right. So, whoops, hold on here. What happened? There we go. Sorry, a little master control fuck up over here. So go ahead. Question, or what's the first one? What's the answer?
What's the answer? Do I do it in the form of a question?
Well,
or
no,
do I-
it'll be, so you've watched Jeopardy, right?
Yep.
So you give us the actual answer, and then we have to guess the question to that answer.
Okay.
When you started your YouTube channel.
That was my first question too. So.
Good at this game.
Stop trying to get in before me, damn it.
It was my first video
I had
uploaded to
it.
my channel. That's what it was.
There you go.
Okay, so you give us the answer to that question.
I
Right.
give you the-
So the way
All
it
right,
would
so
work
if I
would be
was
like,
listening
here's
right
an
now-
example.
My answer would be Samantha, and and then everyone else would respond with, "What is your dog's name?"
Okay. So let me see. 2/28/17.
When did you
2/28/17,
first stream
okay.
on YouTube?
What was that, Belle?
When did you first stream on YouTube, or first upload to YouTube?
Is that correct?
Yes.
I already
Ding,
got
ding,
that.
ding.
Sorry.
No,
Okay,
you
so-
didn't suck it.
I already got that. I was in before the answer.
That's not how this works.
I had to
Okay.
get one. Damn it. Let me have my
you
moment to
should-
shine.
then You should get this one then.
Okay, next one.
Okay, 2/11/01.
Another date. 2/11, so February 11th, 2001.
Uh-huh.
First
What?
time you played The Sims.
When you got married.
Oh my god. Val, you are so good.
Boom.
Suck it!
That's when I played The Sims. And then last one is March of 2017.
All
When
dates
was your
this
first
one,
live
okay.
stream on YouTube?
Nope.
Fuck.
The first time.
First LSPDFR stream.
Nope. I should get warmer.
Shit.
Getting warmer.
GTA 5.
Nope.
First time you peed your pants while laughing on a live stream.
Nope. You all give up?
Yes.
It's the first
did.
time I discovered the Cuffs crew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cuffs reference in there.
That's a good one.
Yep.
That is
It
a
went
good
through
one.
Rye, and you all were doing a live stream, and I was like, let me check this out. And that's when I discovered you guys.
I remember you installed it
Yep.
just to join us.
Yep.
I remember you were having mic problems and
It took a year, but
I know.
it's finally working.
but now we've had some good role play with
Sometimes.
you and it's all that's
What'd you
awesome.
say, Buff? Your mic was cutting out.
I see. There we go.
I'll play it. I'll play it.
Ramiro said when you grew your goatee. See, he remembers seeing the goatee on your player.
Yeah, he does. Like, I mean, I think he sent me a picture of it too. I didn't see it, but like,
Yeah. Buffy, she says bad words all the time. You ought to hear her like off of a stream. Frickin' pirate potty mouth. Like she cusses so much sometimes. Like I remember we played Fallout, like no recording, nothing. We were just leveling up, waiting for Tom and Belle to get home from work. It's one of the beta days. And like she went off on this tirade because we split up to go try to find this location in this airfield or something, and she got mauled. Just like she opened a door and there was like 20 of them damn whatever
oh
they
my
are in
gosh,
there.
all those freaky thingies. What are they called?
And I swear to God, she dropped so many F-bombs and so many other dirty words in like 3 minutes. Like I didn't know whether to be turned on or scared for my fucking life. Like seriously. So yes, she does cuss.
Be scared. Be very, very scared.
All right. Well, that was awesome. So let's jump in while we got the music going. So you guys know the deal with the hashtag girl gamer, right? You guys say a little sentence or a little quip about experience as a girl gamer and finish it up with hashtag girl gamer. No octomorph. Come on now.
Octotroph.
Octotroph, octomorph, whatever.
Let's see.
So either one of you go first.
Oh, hey, do you have a boyfriend? Hashtag girl gamer.
Hey, Belle, you got a boyfriend?
I mean, look, you know, hey, do you have pictures online? Hashtag girl gamer.
Do you,
Hey,
do
I
you have
subbed
pictures
to your
online?
channel. Hashtag girl gamer.
I'm sorry, what was that, Belle?
Hey, I subbed to your channel.
I'm like, okay, hey,
Hashtag girl
can
gamer.
I-
I don't
you give
stream.
me
That's the point
5
of that
minutes?
one.
I
I-
hear someone choking. Can you give me like 5 seconds just to make sure they're okay?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I love the ones that tell
Hashtag
Belle
mom gamer.
that they'll tell Belle in chat, "Hey, I subbed to your channel," but then won't sub to for Solo Gaming.
I know where
Well,
all the
actually, I have to
content
reply.
is. Where all the content is, Belle. You got any more?
Got any more, Belle?
Um. Hey, do you have Instagram? Hashtag girl gamer. Hey, do you have Snapchat? Hey, do you have Facebook?
I've seen all of those in stream chats too. Like every.
Hey, Walter, go fuck yourself.
Because you're boring. He says.
Hashtag Fasulo Gaming.
While we're waiting for Buffy to get back, she quick handle mom duties. Make sure down in the link below we've linked her channel. If you don't know who she is, let's get her some more subs over there real quick. We'll go over there and subscribe if you haven't. She's a lot of fun to watch, just as much fun as us here. So, see you later, JB. It's all good, man. Got to be up for that work. Make your paper, boo boo. Is she back?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay. Hashtag mom gamer.
Everyone's sick, so.
That's right. You're not feeling well, and you're here doing the show. So see, hashtag mom gamer.
Hey, but you all took my mind off of being sick, so.
Oh, there you go.
I appreciate it.
So do you have any more there?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. It would be what are you wearing? Hashtag girl gamer.
How often does that really happen?
Oh, GTA, you'd be surprised.
Like literally, are they gonna sit there? Like I've literally wondered with some of these people that watch your streams, Buffy, and with the ones that Bell are in, and they say things like, "I really love your voice." And like I remember one time with TRQ, we were doing a ride along with LSPDFR or something, and someone had said, "I love her voice. I can just put it on and listen in the background while I do other things."
It's like really.
Yeah,
like,
what the hell are you doing? Like,
it's
like I don't even want to say it. You know what I'm saying? But we're all thinking it right now.
exactly.
Everybody here is thinking it. You know what I'm thinking of. So that would be even with a female viewer letting me know that that's happening. That's just too much. That's
and it kind of makes you feel like a little uncomfortable. At least for me.
No, not for me, because I'm like, oh yes, it's time to troll.
I'll have what she's having. Hashtag girl gamer.
It does. It makes me like, they're like, oh, well, you sound so nice, and I'm just like the first time I got it, I was like, oh, okay, thank you.
Somebody told me that I sounded like such a sweet person, and I was like, nope, complete bitch over here.
So, from my perspective, right? So now you go into the girl gamer boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most people in the community that we talk to, like we have community chats. So like me and Buddha have one with TRQ and Bell, right? So anything that it's shared, like, and I think that's a respect thing between me and Buddha. Like he doesn't want to have that conversation with Bell unless they're planning something. Like that's one thing, right?
Right.
But then you have people in the community that will not even like chat with me, but then have the balls to freaking DM her.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, TRQ, when
Yep.
she first got set up in Discord, she blocked all that shit.
She blocked it.
Yeah, she didn't want to deal with it.
Exactly.
She's raised at this point. She's raised 3 horny teenage boys. She knows every trick in the book and knows how they think and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So she just didn't want to put up with it. She foresaw it.
Well, in the very beginning, it wasn't that bad for me. It's only been in the last probably 5 months or so that I've really had to like lock down my Discord privacy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And it's a shame.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
yes and no.
I
mean,
hate
I
to say
kind
it
of-
comes with the territory, but
It's very rare that anything that is sent to me in DM couldn't have been posted in our Discord.
mm-hmm.
It's exceedingly rare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, at least they're not like sending you snaps of their genitalia.
Yet.
Please don't give anyone ideas.
This
Yeah.
For the love of God.
I'm gonna send her pictures of animal genitalia.
He's not kidding either. He really will.
Start playing a game. Name
But the
that
good thing
animal
is,
penis.
it'll be in our personal chat, in our private chat.
I
So
mean,
I'll
there
get to
are
see
people
that
who are
too.
brazen out there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I saw it in Ace's stream one time when he had his wife in the background. It was the first time and probably the last effing time he'll ever have his wife on.
And,
Because
like,
there was a
people-
guy in there talking about, show us those titties, girl.
Are
Get
you
your ugly
serious?
nappy head out of the way so we can see her titties. And he's like, you'll get much more donations if she'll pop out those titties. And I'm like,
Are you serious?
I'm like, dude, like, there's five times the porn pages out there and sites that are just for that. Why is he there? I don't.
Well, there have been times, like people that I don't ever recall having seen in a chat, and that doesn't mean that they weren't there,
Mhm.
but they knew enough of me and Tom to be like, well, you're not married, so that's single.
Good Lord. That reminds me of the scene in one of the Fast
We're
and the
gonna have a
Furious
nice,
movies.
serious conversation after this stream.
And but shit like that, if I have never interacted with you, I am not going to respond to your message.
Yeah.
Even if I interact with you regularly and I don't feel like talking, I'm still not going to respond to your message.
Any girl that those dumbass lines, those tired ass lines work on is not worth having, guys. And you're gonna end up having something because, guaranteed. Be a
The
fucking
clap.
gentleman. Come on now.
Yeah, like an STD
Herpes.
or
You know. Jeez, good Lord. All right, so that was pretty enlightening. It went about as crazy as I expected it to go. You know, but I've appreciated the point of view of a girl game internet. I'm really glad you came on. I'm glad we were able to talk about that for sure. Because it's something that doesn't get talked about, and I think it should. I think there should be more conversations about it so there's more understanding.
Mm-hmm.
To stop guys who that's where they're conditioned, that's where they go. They hear that female voice and see GTA content and their mind goes wild.
Or we'll be on a 5M stream. I won't even be in the server and people will be in the stream talking to me about something Buffy is doing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Bill, you're doing such a great job. I'm like, that's not me. 5 minutes later,
That's-
same
that's
person.
right.
Bill, that was so funny. It's not me.
Or like, Buffy, you do a good job at the EMT. I'm like, that's not me, that's Belle. Like,
Hey, Buffy, are you going to be Medic Fox tonight? Well, I don't think so, because I'm not Medic
that's
Fox
not
ever.
me.
All the time. And I personally, and maybe chat, maybe I'm wrong, maybe Buddha can tell me I'm wrong. I don't think Buffy and I sound anything alike.
No.
Hell no. There's certain obvious
Miles away.
Buffy's
distinctions.
voice is far more feminine than mine.
Really?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah.
No,
You
I
just
don't
hit like
agree
an
with that, you
octave
dick.
a third above A. Are you kidding me? Yes. Or
Really?
yeah, right
No.
there. Listen to you.
That's
Your
like
laugh
shocking.
is
Belle
really
never
feminine
gets
and
that
cute.
high.
Mine is like, there might be a penguin in the corner dying.
Look, hers is like a Bryan Adams song. It cuts like a knife. Da-da-da. Like it does.
I'm
Like Belle's voice will cut through.
My voice sounds like I have a legitimate
Yep.
disability of some sort.
No.
Yep. But TRQ is that way too. Like when she gets angry with the boys, even if she's not yelling, she just puts some stress on her voice. She has that certain tonal range that it just makes like it puts extra stress on the whole thing. Like you feel like you're getting bitched up. And she's not really doing that. She's just, talking with some stress on her voice and with some sternness,
Mm-hmm.
But if she just has that vocal range that's like that, and it's been interesting to learn that, like, it just hits that nerve. Like, okay, now I have to stop and pay attention, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's on the other side of the house. Like, if she goes off on the boys, like everything I'm doing stops.
Yeah, that's like the mom voice,
There it is, the mom voice, exactly. She embodies it. It's awesome. Like I've seen her lose it in public, or it works in very rare occasions on people, and the look on their face, like they're like, fuck.
Like, I was at a computer store and I was getting more memory for my old computer, and so I brought the memory stick with me to make sure that I got the correct memory. and the guy, he touched the memory, and I didn't like the way he touched it. So like I actually reached over and I slapped his hand like he was a toddler, and then I caught myself. I was like, I am so sorry. And he like looked at me. Yeah, he looked at me like, oh my gosh, she just like hit me like she's my mom. It was the funniest thing, and I just like start cracking up, and I was just like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And I was just like,
You damn liar. You meant every slap of that.
I didn't like the way he touched my stuff, so I just like reached over and I was like, and I said that like that too, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
Right. But see, when I was a kid, and probably most of y'all, when you were kids, we were afraid to piss off any adult. Not
Yes.
just ones we knew, mom, dad, uncle, grandma, grandpa, whoever, any adult, because that used to happen. Like
Dad,
I've
yeah.
seen kids misbehave
Because
in a grocery store, and like the mom's ignoring them, and there's just some dude or some other mom that just grabs the kid and just fucking wails on him.
They would snatch up and say, you need to stop acting like that. And you're like, nowadays everyone's going to be like, I'm going to call CYS on you. You don't touch me,
Yeah.
and it's just.
Now you just
Okay.
got to ground them from their safe space. That'll shut them up. I wonder if that's a thing. You'd be grounded from your safe space for a month. Your imaginary place for a month.
I mean, so I would be horrified to piss off my dad in public because he, on more than one occasion, beat my ass. Like, it's not like I'm going to take you out to the car. Like, he just beat my ass in the middle of Walmart one time because I pitched a fit over something I wanted and didn't get.
Oh my!
So
mom
I
Kids
would
don't
always
know
try to
these
piss
days.
off
They
my
don't
dad.
know.
My mom-
don't know.
My mom routinely, I would see how far I could push it before she would snap, and I still do to this day.
Really? Oh, I remember one time. I don't remember what happened, but my mom had ticked me off. I think I was like 14, and I didn't talk to her. I was sitting on the couch, and she told me to do something, and I ignored her. I remember she came out of the kitchen, and she grabbed me because I had on some overalls, and she grabbed me by the straps of the overalls and like swung me across the living room, and ended up ripping one of the overall straps off. And I remember after that, I was like, I'm never gonna piss my mother off ever again in life. I mean, I was so scared. Like, that was the first and only time I've ever seen her react like that.
So see, like you heard it here first. Buffy started that trend with the one overall strap, the other one hanging down.
I'm
Remember
80% sure it was one of the members of TLC that started it.
Whoever started the trend of wearing one pant sweat leg higher than the other, if I ever meet you, I'm just going to punch you square in the face and say hello.
No, put a punch in her for me too.
That's just
my-
that's dumb.
and
It's
tonight,
stupid.
Please get them as well.
Right. So, Tom and Belle, any final questions for Buffy there?
What's the next big game you're excited to do? Like, what's the next big thing coming to your channel? The next gaming purchase you've been eyeing up?
Oh my god, there's so many. I would actually say like the Far Cry New Dawn. That's what I really want. That one, and maybe Solid Gear Metal 5. I've been eyeballing that one as well. I don't know too much about it, but it looks like a very interesting game.
I would like to see Buffy play Far Cry 5.
I mean, I'm not the best with stealth, so.
I mean, like, to add you to the mix of Tom and Belle,
Rip.
it's just so entertaining for me. It's your personalities. That's the funny thing is when we all play together, in a lot of ways, there's a lot of alpha personalities floating around.
Oh, totally agree on that.
And it makes for some of the funniest shit ever. Like, and again, it's stuff that nobody else would laugh at. They're going, boy, they're just being dumb. But we're just, you watch a stream back and you hear something and you just spit coffee everywhere because it's so funny.
I apparently did that to Zombie's mom during his stream today. She said she literally spit coffee all over her laptop.
Oh yeah, I've done it several times. I've screwed up. Like, I got to replace my keyboard. Between you guys and Onyx, like Rye, it's just there's way too many people that I just end up taking a drink of coffee or lemonade and just kind of misting it everywhere, trying to
You have
not
to, like,
spit it out.
and watch you guys.
No, yeah,
that's
see,
my thing. Don't
It
drink.
usually ends up coming out of my nose when that happens.
Ow.
Yep, especially. Well, Buffy, any are Or Tom, any final questions for Buffy?
I don't think I have any.
No.
I talk to Buffy on a regular.
Yeah, we know Buffy. All right. Well, any final thoughts there, Buffy?
I just had a great time. I appreciate being invited.
Yeah.
This
Once
was so
again,
much fun.
everybody, Buffy's link is down there in the description. Make sure you subscribe.
Hell yeah. You
Yep.
will not be disappointed.
Nope.
We rarely miss a Buffy stream if we're home.
Nope. And there are no nudes, but then again, Patreon, and she's not on Patreon yet.
No Snapchat premium.
Damn it.
You know, so have you seen these celebrities where they'll take their head and then put it on a porn star picture? Like,
Yes.
you Photoshop it on. Like, you ought to offer that Patreon. Like, nudes, okay. But what you ought to do is you ought to put your head on, like, shaved cats. You know, or something like that.
Hey, do you guys want to see my freshly shaven pussy?
That's right. That's right. Yes, Belle, yes.
Buffy, I've got so much for this golden glitter thing we're going to start. I don't know what the premise is going to be, but it's going to be awesome.
Is it going to include freshly shaving pussy cats?
It might now. I mean, it's awesome. Spiraling.
Holy crap.
Rip.
Oh,
I can't.
good
I
Lord.
can't.
I love you guys so very much, but you're all fucking mad, every one of you. Every one of you. Thank you again, Buffy, for being here. Tom and Belle, you guys are a big part of my life, and I love you for it. And
Oh, the
this
feels.
has been,
We
this
love
is
you
like,
too.
this is my time with you because, like I said, I've been busy this week. Y'all been busy, and we haven't talked much or game much in the last couple of weeks or so. So I always look forward to the Friday nights. And then, of course, for all of our lovely viewers out there. And
They
that.
show up and show out.
That's
and I love
right.
it.
That's
Yes, they
right.
do.
So, of course, we'll be back next week, 9:30. And tomorrow night at 9 p.m., I have the Cuff stream. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And some more streams this weekend as well. So make sure you hit subscribe. And we'll see you next week, everybody. Bye-bye. Say goodbye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.